that the only spell capable of sending Ash home is written in the Necronomicon, which has not yet been recovered. Ash grows angry, refusing to wait. Suddenly, a maid drops a bowl of soup and transforms into a deadite. She floats and declares that her kind will feast on human souls, and that the book will never be found. When she collapses, Arthur approaches her, but Ash warns him that she's pretending. The deadite attacks again, targeting Sheila, but Ash intervenes. Knights try to fight her, but she blinds one and defends herself from another. Ash shoots a cauldron from her hands and continues battling her both hand to hand and with his shotgun, eventually killing her with a final shot fired over his shoulder. The wise man explains that they must retrieve the Necronomicon to stop the Deadites from conquering the world. Ash agrees, and a blacksmith helps him build a mechanical hand. While finishing it, Sheila tells Ash that he's considered the chosen one. Ash insists he's only doing this to get home. Sheila gives Ash a gift and says she'll pray for him. When Ash is rude, she slaps him and storms off, but Ash stops her and kisses her. The next morning, Ash leaves with the wise man and several knights. They reach a road leading to a cemetery where the Necronomicon is hidden. The wise man explains that 3 words must be spoken to retrieve the book, and Ash memorizes them before heading off alone. As Ash enters the forest, his horse becomes nervous. Something evil chases them through the woods, knocking down trees. Ash is thrown from the horse into a filthy pit, forcing him to continue on foot. He eventually finds a windmill and barely manages to shut the door before the unseen force reaches him. Later that night, Ash sees a deadite wearing his face. When he attacks it, he realizes it's a mirror. The reflection shatters, and miniature deadites emerge from the shards. Laughing, they torment Ash, pricking him, firing his shotgun, tripping him, burning his face, and injuring his foot. Eventually, Ash is knocked unconscious. When he wakes up, he finds himself tied to the floor. The tiny deadites pinch his nose to force his mouth open, and one of them jumps down his throat.
Everyone starts arguing over what to do, but they're interrupted by a gunshot from Ash, who calls them cowards for wanting to run. Arthur points out that there are only 60 people left because the others have already escaped, so Ash tells him to message Henry for backup. After some hesitation, the crowd decides to support him. The knights retrieve Ash's car and he finds a chemistry book in the dirty trunk. This book allows him to create gunpowder for explosives. He then starts training the remaining few men on how to fight deadites. 2 nights later, the army of the dead appears near the castle playing instruments made of bones. The skeletons ride ahead as fast as possible and Ash waits until the last second to make the archers shoot their fire arrows. Thanks to the gunpowder, several explosions happen and bring down many enemies. A second division then appears with the intention of ramming the gate, so Ash tells his men to use the catapults. Fireballs fall all over the battlefield, easily destroying even more skeletons. Evil Ash tells them to put themselves together and keep going, so the skeletons use wood to improvise a bridge on the moat and start pushing at the door with a huge tree trunk. While half of the humans rush to the gate to keep it closed, those on the wall throw rocks at the skeletons.
Then the skeletons in the back shoot their crossbows, killing a few men on the wall. Eventually, the enemy manages to break through the gate and rush into the castle, quickly killing all the men who failed to hold it. When they reach the yard, the humans meet them with the special movements Ash taught them, and a huge battle ensues. The skeleton army is much larger, so the humans struggle to survive. Suddenly, Ash appears in his modified car, destroying